everyone. My name is Rhonda Head, and welcome to Indigenous Superstars. I just want to welcome everyone here this evening, and we have another special guest like I do every week. Every week, I just want to let people know that we're streaming live on Facebook on my Facebook um, personal Facebook, and then on my music Facebook page, on the Indigenous Superstar YouTube. Please subscribe on Twitter, Rhonda, and also website, which is www.indigenousuperstars.com. And I have an exciting announcement that we're also going to be on a podcast. So the artists in this past month are already up on the podcast, and I'll share my page with you. So there's the podcast website. There's other streams on podcast, and mainly I added it to iHeartRadio, and I'm just to hear them when they're going to podcast on iHeartRadio. So I'm really excited about that. And we're also being featured social distance. So I'm really trying hard to promote our Indigenous, and I'm talking with and interviewing. So our next guest is, I'm really excited to introduce him. He's from my community of Opaskwayak, and we are relatives here from Opaskwayak Cree Nation, which I forgot to say that we're streaming live from Bigedi, Manitoba, the heart of Opaskwayak Cree Nation. Okay, my next musical guest, is Kennie Henderson. First and foremost, Kennie is the frontman of Low Budget Rockstar. Aside from attempting to take over the world with Low Budget Rockstar, he loves assisting and nurturing the artist creativity of singers, composers, and artists in his spare time. Past, present, and future, Kennie has toured and worked diligently with various artists, mainly in the northern region, living the life of the low budget rock star, blowing from town to town, gigging to make a living. His work has been recognized and was nominated at the Western Canadian Music Awards and the Indigenous Music Awards, and he continues to release music this day with his original compositions being heard around the world. Kennie is currently focused, and it is excited to get out there in the next little while. Please welcome Kennie Henderson.
Hello, everybody. Nice to see y'all.
Hey, how's it going, Ken?
It's going great. There's a little bit of a lag here in Bigedi, but nevertheless, I am in good health and I'm happy and honored to be here with you today.
Right on, that's good. Yeah, me too. I'm happy you're here with us today. I just told people that we're relatives, and I got to watch you pretty well grow up on the stage, performing all the time, and how you keep getting better and growing as a musician. So I was going to ask you a couple of questions. Sorry, before we get into your first piece that you're going to perform for us. Can you tell us how you got interested in music?
Well, it was a very unique situation with my late grandfather. His name was Thomas Henderson. He used to make me sit next to him playing the piano, the organ at the local church here in Bigedi, and I feel like that's where a little bit of influence came from. But as I began to get into my adolescent years, it was more of an outlet for me to use to help myself, to help my adolescent development, I guess you could say. And I found love for it. I found a passion when, as poor as my family was growing up, I was still somehow blessed with a guitar. And I locked myself in the room for maybe 2 years with that guitar and fell in love with it. And always dreamed of playing music, always dreamed of playing on stage, and always dreamed of traveling. And yeah, 20 years later, it just seems kind of surreal but normal. You know what I mean?
That you said in your bio that you first started singing when you were 7 years old. How did that happen?
Well, it was another unique situation, and I keep bringing up the church. It just seems like the local church had an influence on this, and um, when there would be people who have passed on into the spirit world, they would have these things called awakes, and they would go for consecutive days at a time. And I remember looking at a Cree hymn book, and I remember hearing those songs over and over in my young little childhood, I guess you could say. The Cree words, hymn 66 and the sweet by and by, the Cree words, they were just catapulting, they were capturing and I got to a point where I remembered the lyrics in Cree, and then I started singing in front of people there. And because the melody itself sounded so beautiful and soothing as well. And I feel like, that's where the influence to sing came from. And later on, it was country music. It was George Strait. It was, all those greats of country, and, influenced by my older peers, I guess you could say. And then I found a passion for singing. And honestly, it took a long time to become, a decent singer. That was one part of my musicianship that I never took seriously. It was always the guitar. It was always the loud music. It was always, I wasn't focused around the vocals, as long as the vocals sounded great. But in recent years, as I mature here as an artist, as a songwriter, being in the studio multiple times, I come to learn that vocals are the main attraction to the music. And then so I've been working on them, and I have this grunge, this rawness to my vocals that have I guess you could say have was influenced from many years playing in the local bar circuits, playing at loud parties, trying to sing over 100 people in a band, and really gave me my identity. And okay. This one's called One Step at a Time. It was written by me and Richard Cudmore, who is the drummer for Low Budget Rockstar. Supposed to be a melody, a lullaby for our children. The sun will always rise when I look into your eyes, and I see the wonder of you. When things get tough and you've had enough of speak the truth. One step at a time, you will walk, you will climb, you will fall. Sometimes bumps, thorns, hurls, it's not a perfect world. You'll find your way, one step at a time. Hate to see you hurting when things aren't working. Don't let it get you down. No need to worry, no need to hurry. The world keeps spinning around. One step at a time, you will walk, you will climb, you will fall. Sometimes bumps, thorns, hurls, it's not a perfect world. You'll find your way, one step at a time. As you fall asleep and drift into the night, yeah, your dreams will fill your mind. One step at a time. One step at a time. Oh, one step at a time. Oh, one step at a time. Oh. If you can see my guitar here, I
Yep.
bought this girl here in Saskatoon. Her name is Allie.
Nice. That's beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. You know what my guitar's name is?
What?
Mark Shifley.
Oh, that's a great name.
What's that?
That's a great name.
Yeah, Winnipeg Jets. The assistant captain.
I am a big fan of the Jets.
I know, me too. I'm a huge fan. So thank you for sharing that first song. Can you tell us where you get the inspiration to write and compose your music?
That song specifically came at a time when my son was born. This came to me. The melody came to me anyway. A few months after he was born, and it was a new found love, and it was a new found experience for me. Having having my son come into this world. His name is Miguan, and I there was this melody that just kept showing up, kept me awake at night, and I finally showed my songwriting partner, and he he is great with his lyrics, he's great with his words, and we have a good connection when we tell stories together. And it was originally a lullaby for our children, but it seems like today it could be used for the world, given all the hardship and struggle and social issues that we're facing today, and with the COVID-19 crisis as well, and how the world has just changed, it seems, overnight. And I am still getting used to the new way of conducting ourselves as musicians and artists, and trying to adapt as quickly as I can. And the inspiration really comes from living the life, living the story, owning it, and trying to tell it the best way you can, and with the amount of talent that you have at that current time. And it seems to connect with people.
That's awesome. So I was just going to ask you about your guitar, but you told us about it already. Thanks for sharing that. So can you tell us about the nominations that you received?
Well, it was it was a few years back now, but it's a funny story. It's a funny feeling that, as good as the music was back then, I feel like it has gotten a lot better tenfold with the amount of experience and I guess mileage that I've had to put in on the road, playing shows, having many heartbreaks, falling in love, and questioning the world and how things are. And I feel, the inspiration and the drive to write that music really comes from real life experiences for me. And I also, I'm able to be inspired by someone else's story that I could write about. And sometimes it works out great for me.
That's so cool. That's so awesome. Thank you for sharing that. And I just wanted to tell you that, like I said, I've been watching you grow as a musician for several years now, and I've seen you like blossom and getting really entrenched in the music industry now. And do you want to tell us a little bit about that journey?
You know, I always knew that music was a part of me as a child, and growing up on the res, growing up, surviving day to day with the social struggles that we are faced with, and I feel that I was never 110% giving it my all. I was too busy, nurturing myself and my past traumas and whatever other issues from my past that were, present. But I'm happy to say that I'm working on myself now, and I finally realized that music was always my thing. I tried to work a 9 to 5 job. I was not happy at all, even though I was making money more than I do being a musician. I was still not happy. I was showing up to work and depressed and sad, and but it wasn't until after my son was born that I really started to take it serious, that I started giving it 110% and really playing the guitar and really practicing singing and really putting in some groundwork and meeting people and networking and self-investing as well with when you're not backed by a rich label or a lot of us self-invest. A lot of artists, independent artists like ourselves, we self-invest in ourselves. And I'm at that point now, and I'm at a newfound maturity level. I've been working hard. I've been busting my little behind off, and cannot wait to show you some more work, some more music that we have with Low Budget Rockstar. We do currently have a single out. It's our self-titled debut single. It is our life's story. It is our life's anthem. I would appreciate if you check that out. I really think it'll connect with you. And the song itself is, has opened up some doors. Every time I play it somewhere at a show, there's always somebody coming up to me, opening another door of some sort. And we found a publicist out of Toronto who's been working on our first publication, promoting the single, and that should be out pretty soon. So keep your ears and eyes open for that. We have. Can you hear me?
That's so exciting. That's so exciting. So when do you plan on releasing your next album? I can hear you. Yep.
Well, we got a couple of releases coming up soon. I'm thinking maybe by the new year, maybe earlier, but we're planning. We're planning strategically. We have a team in place. This team took all of my musical career to develop, and now it seems like the pieces are finally there where we can really give it a push, and hopefully the world will take note that Low Budget Rockstar is. We're serious. We're eager. We're hungry, and I think by the new year we'd have some new product for you.
So awesome.
Is it ready to go? Okay. This song here was it's not released yet. It's been a WIP, but it really speaks of my personal upbringing and my and many other people, young people like myself. I would imagine that they would connect with this song in some way. Indigenous boy, growing up on the rest. No father, no toys. There's booze in the fridge. And know you're out there. Come save us. I know you're out there. Come save us. Another mama crying, can't find her girl. Another brother dying, he took too much pills. I know you're out there, come save us. 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 That one is called True Story.
That was pretty. That was an awesome song. Thank you for sharing that with us. It was really deep and intense. Really deep and intense. So I just want to acknowledge the joined us this evening. Maureen and Mary from Winnipeg. We have a viewer from Texas, and there's some users here that I can't see their name, but they're saying keep it up, Kenny, and blessings. And Erin is a really good, awesome friend of mine. She's from United States, and she's a big supporter of Indigenous artists. So thank you for coming on and commenting. She said, so cool, man. Many blessings to you, Ken. So that's so awesome. And like again, I said, thank you for tuning in with us this evening for Indigenous Superstars. So where can we find your music?
We're all over the place. We're on all online platforms, iTunes, Spotify, YouTube. We got an awesome video coming out pretty soon, so keep your eyes open for that as well. Look for our first publication. It'll be out soon.
So that's Low Budget Rockstar?
It's Low Budget Rockstar.
Okay, so we can find you on Spotify and
Yes.
iTunes, and you guys have your own website?
Yeah, we're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. We have a Snapchat account happening. I got my daily life stories happening on there. So look for us on Snapchat as well. Low Budget Rockstar username.
That's incredible. So there you go, folks. Go check out Low Budget Rockstar on all the social media platforms. And I just want to, do you have any last words you want to say? Any comments?
Oh, thank you for having me. It's been a real blessing, and I've been honored to watch you grow as an artist as well, and see you pave the way for for many artists. And thank you for having me.
Thank you so much, Ken. Hi. Isn't that yes? I started an playlist on Spotify. It's called Indigenous Superstars, and all the artists that I interviewed they're on the playlist, so you can go check it out on Spotify. Um, I'm also started a podcast, and will be reaching out for sponsorship so I can keep this show going on and getting our guests out there into the world. And today, my next guest is the amazing Ernest Moni.